Shalom, family. This is Or Ibri, author of Making Your Enemy Your Footstool, investor and consultant, and I want to come to you today with another video. So yesterday, I shared with you all, me starting my workout journey, starting with, just some simple cardio yesterday, which was, I believe, Sunday. Today is Monday. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, I talked to you all yesterday about, consistency and working out. So I found a workout plan. That's something that I'll be able to do consistently. It's not something that, I am going to be, doing all this extra crazy stuff. It's something that's just in line, consistent, every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then a couple of days out of the week, like on Sunday and Thursday, I chose to do strictly cardio. So I've done cardio every day of my workouts. I'll do cardio every day, and then do cardio on Sundays and Thursdays as well. So, due to unforeseen circumstances, I was not able to go to the gym today. And it's crazy how in life there are certain times, and if you take a step back, first off, if you take a step back, and I teach about this in, previous teachings and things that I talk about, your life, you are in control of. First off, you are in control of your life. Now, there are some things outside of your control that you can't control. However, the sum total of your life, for majority of us, I'm not going to speak for everyone, that'd be ignorant of me, but for the majority of us, the sum total of our life are the decisions that we've made thus far. So, to go from being reactive to being proactive, there are some things that you have to change about what it is that you're doing. So one of those things that you have to do is, and I have compared it to football. Most of us are treating our life like we're, say, the quarterback on the field. So we're in the game, doing what it is that we do. But in order for us to be most effective, what we need to do is take a step back, take ourselves out of the game, and become like that coach that's sitting up in the booth. Now, as the quarterback, you are reacting to what the defense is doing. That's what you're doing. You are reacting to the defense. Most times, you're reacting to what the defense is doing. You call a play, defense calls their play. You hike the ball. You may make a few audibles, but for the most part, you hike the ball, and whatever gap the defense leaves open for you, that's where you hit. That's you reacting to what the defense is doing. You could call a play, but if the defense shuts down, let's just say the cutting in route, you can't just throw the ball there just because it's going to be an interception. But as the coach up in the booth, you're being proactive, as in you're the one calling the play before the action begins. So you're dictating what is happening. Now, maybe an audible has to happen, but very rarely in a game setting are there many audibles that happen for most teams. So you go up to the booth, you see everything. Also, as the coach, you're not just worried about this play, that play. You are literally basing off of, okay, you've done your studying, so okay, I've studied the opponent, and let's just say on this down and distance, this are the play that they're going to run. So you know what they're going to do, so you call in the play to beat what you already know what they're going to do. That's how you have to be in your life. So, going back to what I was saying, you have to, things are going to happen in your life. You're in control of your life. Things are outside of your circumstances you can't control, but for the most part, your life, for the sum total of the decisions that you've made and the things that you've done in your life. Now, with that being said, whenever it is that you want to do something, there are certain parts in your life when you are going to be challenged. In the book of Sirach, it says wisdom, talks about wisdom and wisdom challenging us. And basically what wisdom does, see, a lot of people think it's, the devil this and the devil that. No, it's wisdom. Wisdom literally teaches us, not teaches us, but tries us and tests us and tempts us to see what it is that you're doing. Is this really what it is that you want to do? And how bad do you want to do it? It's not the devil. That's wisdom. Because a lot of us have come up with this great idea, and then we want to go execute it, but we don't really have the heart to execute it. And that's what wisdom literally is, that proving to you, like, okay, do you really want this? I'm going to test you, not because I want to make you weaker, but A, I want to make you stronger, and B, because I want you to see, is this what you really want to do? Like, we come up with grand ideas all the time, but sometimes it's just an idea. Like, sometimes it's just a thought that popped in our head. It's not something that we really necessarily want to do. So that's what wisdom does. It tests you to see, is this what you really want to do? So you go through all these tests and whatnot. So typically there are different moments in events in your life where you get tested. So when you start something new, you're going to be tested. Simple as that. Because it's like, all right, you want to take off at the finish line? I'm sorry, you want to take off at the starting line? Do you really want to run this race? The next time that you're getting tested is, well, it's other times, but it's two main times where you get tested. At the very beginning of something that you're doing, and then right before your breakthrough of that thing. Those are the two times that you are tested. Now, everyone's breakthrough time is different. One person, their breakthrough time may be a couple of days. Another person, it may be a couple of weeks. Someone else's breakthrough time may be a couple of years. So you may have to go through that trying phase for a couple of years, but it's there, and it's like a slingshot. Like, you're in it, and that resistance that you're getting is pulling you, and finally, when that resistance lets go, you take off. But are you going to be willing to stay in the slingshot, or are you going to jump out of the slingshot and now, like I said, to be prepared for it? Now, this is where wisdom, actual wisdom, your own wisdom kicks in at, because sometimes you are being tried, and sometimes you're being punished. You have to have the wisdom and discernment to know the difference. But that's a different conversation. So I've started this weight loss journey. Now I won't say weight loss. I'm sorry, lifestyle change journey. Because yes, I need to lose some weight, get healthy. I've set a couple of goals, things that I want to do, and one of the things I'm going to do is I kind of want to record this process, so that way you all will hold me accountable for doing this. Like I told you all in my video yesterday, for a lot of my life I've struggled with consistency. I've struggled with just doing the right thing over and over and over and over again. And I picked a workout plan that is, boom, you're doing these same exercises every other day. Simple. And they're effective and they work. Basic workout. Now, I know my personality type, and a lot of the things that I've struggled with in my personality type, literally when I took my my DISC assessment, like, I'm a person who I can't do mundane things. However, you have your personality type and you have things that work for you and that work with you, but then it's just some things that you just got to suck up and you just got to do. And so for me right now, this is one of those things that I just got to suck up and I just have to do. I know it's going to get repetitive and boring later, and I'm pretty sure there's some things I do to spice things up, but then that's how I always get myself in trouble. I always try to spice things up, and then I go way off the path, and then I totally just fall off. I don't want to do that. I want to stay disciplined, doing this workout regimen, this eating regimen, every day, and meeting my goal. And like I said, this isn't a fad, this isn't a diet, this is a lifestyle change. And then as I grow, and as I, hit my targets or hit my goals, then I'll start evolving my lifestyle change. But this is something that I want to do every day. So I want you all to be on this journey with me as I do it. So yesterday was my first day of cardio. Today is my first day of working out. Now, like I said, I was not able to go to the gym. And so it's like, boom, it automatically hit me. How bad do you really want this? Do you just want to talk about getting in shape? Do you want to just talk about living healthy, being healthy, or do you want to actually do it? So those same exercises that I was going to do at the gym, I ended up doing at home. And two things I want to tell you all. First thing, how bad do you want it? Your motivation. But this is also very, very, very important to tell you. That's why it's important to know to pay attention to things that you're putting in your mind. Because I'm going to tell you all, when I was studying, like I told y'all in the video yesterday, I was studying professional stuff like that. And one individual I was studying, they would talk about how, they went, they couldn't get to a gym. They was traveling, couldn't get to a gym, so they had to work in their hotel room, and, they used their water bottles. Now, if I had just been somebody who had just been putting crap in my head, that idea would have never came into my mind to do. So I'm sitting here like at my house, like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, I don't have the weights. Yes, I can do body resistance, but I want to add a little bit of weight. So I literally got my 2 gallons. Now, yes, these may not be, 45, 50 pound dumbbells at the gym, but I just needed the resistance. And I needed, more importantly, more than the resistance, I needed the opportunity to overcome the obstacle. So I could have easily been like, oh, well, I can't go to the gym. Oh, I ain't got no weights. Oh, I'm just going to pack it up. No, it's like, no, I wanted this. This is what I want, and this is what I want to do. So I figured out, so I did my exercises, did the exercise that I needed to use the weights for resistance. I used the water jugs, and no, they might not have been heavy, but like I said, even like yesterday with the running that I did, the walking that I did on the treadmill, built up this sweat, got my heart pumping, got my heart rate up. Same thing with this. Like, you were like, oh, it's just water jugs. If you're doing it consistently, you're not hot dogging it. You're not taking, long breaks in between reps. Like, you're gonna build up that same, that same sweat, that same workout. It doesn't take a lot. You just got to be consistent. So that was, I'm fortunate enough, and I'll say I'm fortunate enough to be able to even have the resistance to be able to test me to say, is this what I really want to do? Some people, as soon as they get hit with resistance, they go to complaining. Like, I'm thankful for that, because it's like I've been toggling back and forth with this for a very long time. And I was like, no, like, I really want to do it, and there's no external motivation. There's no playing sports, so I got to be in shape. Oh, this and that, so I got to be in shape. It's literally like, you know what? No, this is what I'm deciding to do, and I'm going to do it. So I want to thank you all, whoever, whether it's one person or 1 million people who, go on this journey with me. Hopefully the things that I'll do and the things that I am doing are going to motivate you, and maybe not just working out, but whatever it is that you're doing in your life, things, obstacles that you're going to have to overcome. I hope I'm able to motivate you in that way, and also, along with this journey, still give you all the knowledge and the wisdom that I've been giving you all before. So I just want to thank you all for your time. I just want to, remind you, when you're starting something that you want to do, you're going to hit 2 main points of resistance: the very beginning and right before your breakthrough. So prepare yourself for those moments of resistance. Prepare yourself mentally to know, hey, they're going to come. Push through them, fight through them if it's really what you want, and get to the other side, so that way you can obtain whatever it is that you're trying to obtain. I'm going to come back to you all with another video on, just what my routine is, my goals, what are my motivators, what am I going to do, to just, like, what main goal that I have to get me set and doing what I need to do. And I'm going to start this thing and, do this thing one day at a time. So I thank you all. So I want to let you all know that I appreciate you all, and I want you to go heal and go build. Peace and shalom. This is Or Hebrew.